your mindset, you have to be really passionate about the music. You can't like arrive, and be like jet lagged and tired and like, oh, I'm so tired, I can't even remember the next chord to the song, That's not their problem, that's your problem. Make sure that when you arrive, you're just playing 100%.
Thank you so much for coming by.
Thank you for having me. Thank you. Hi, my name is Jenny Chin. I am a musician. I play keyboards. I have been in this industry working mainly as a performing musician. I have worked with just about every local Malaysian artist from that time till present. My performing career was kind of kick-started when I had a call to replace a gig. It was from my friend, the then musical director and keyboard player for the late Sudirman. I had absolutely no idea or who he actually was or how big he was, but because I was a fresh graduate from music college and just raring to go, I just said, okay, I'll take the gig, I also did a lot of album production. Of course, notably Sheila Majid, Zainal Abidin, even Datuk Siti Nurhaliza, and also worked on movies, Jackie Chan's Police Story 3, that was kind of opened up the door into the huge Chinese Mando pop industry that I have been very privileged and lucky to still be in.
Warna-warna pada dunia, kita pesona kau teristimewa.
So touring, say back in the 80s, was mainly nationwide, within Malaysia. I remember being on tour, so-called tour, for the first time was with Sheila Majid. When we did the major concerts like her Legenda concert, and we did like nationwide, so maybe 6 cities in Malaysia, and also like including Sabah, Sarawak, and then of course we also did Indonesia. So that was major, okay, because now we are going out of the country, and also in the last 20 years opened up to the Chinese music industry, working for Taiwanese and artists from China. Because we did a lot of work on the albums, so when the artists wanted to do concerts to promote their albums or their music, okay, sometimes we take like a year to finish all the Chinese cities that the artist assigned to perform in, and then we go out of China, that we get to do US, East Coast, West Coast, and then we get to do Australia, New Zealand, and then London. Although I never thought that working from albums would get me into touring, but it did, and that's how I got started getting to perform in these major tours. Is actually from working on the albums. Your mindset, you have to be really passionate about the music, okay? You have to love to play, you have to love the music. You have to practice a lot, of course, the music education part of it, things like that, right? Your mindset, you have to be really passionate about the music. You also have to look into the physical part of it, which is like, you know, whether it's flying by road or whatever you get there, right? You need to be fit. You need to be, you know, in a good physical condition, because if you can't like arrive, you know, and be like jet lagged and tired and like, oh, I'm so tired, I can't even remember the next chord to the song, you know. I mean, that's not their problem, that's your problem. Then you need to mentally prepare yourself. Oh, you know, make sure that when you arrive, you know, you're just playing 100%. So as long as you still have this mental, you know, mindset, right, and the passion, just know that you are in this for the long run. Yeah, then you go into it. If I were like, you know, born in this era where now this social network is all around me, I think it might have been a little bit faster, perhaps, you know, that I could get myself sort of, you know, known out there, and for somebody to be aware that, and you know, also to just put out the message that, hey, look, you know, I really want to do this, I'm passionate, you know, please listen to my music, you know, and hire me, you know, that kind of thing. Yeah, that's how I see it. I will admit that, you know, it's not easy, okay? You know, I organize my time, you know, starting really early in the morning, say do all my whatever house stuff that I need to do, and then if I need to go into the studio and do whatever work, and then if I need to go to rehearsals. This is of course when I'm not traveling, but when I'm traveling, I would have already seen my entire tour schedule, so I would have arranged it as well. All these you need to, like I said, just not mentally but physically. So as long as you're fit, you're able to do all this so-called, you know, time management properly, right? So it's one of the reasons why I love yoga, and I've been doing 15 years. You know, it's one of the reasons why, you know, it keeps me the way I am, so that I'm centered all the time, whether I'm handling family, you know, go to the studio and, you know, do my arrangement work, or tomorrow catch a plane and then go to sound check rehearsal, play the show, and then come back. If you want to do it, you got to just do it, and you got to do it well. Then you have to just make everything else around it work for you, you know. That's it.
First off, China or Australia?
China.
George Duke or Herbie Hancock?
Ooh, that's a tough one, you know. Can we do both? They're just different genres.
Sweet or salty?
Sweet.
Diving or hiking?
Oh, diving.
Bali or Yogyakarta?
I think I would pick Jogja.
Hardworking or dedicated?
You need both, you know. I don't
Both
know.
to survive?
Yeah, you gotta be hardworking, and you know, if you're not dedicated, you won't be hardworking, right? So that's a tough one.
Yamaha or Roland?
You know, I play mainly on Yamaha keyboards, but not because of, you know, yeah, it's just that keyboard is, you know, it works for me, right? Okay, but you know, I used to play Roland, so.
Alright, fair enough. Okay, Police Story or Academy Fantasia?
Is that even a question?
Music now or music then?
Oh, both.
Major or minor?
I will say minor. Yeah. Someday I'll tell the story.
All right. Do you have time there?
You